Today we are going to be... Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle Long and I'm the owner of Lather In Lux here in Dayton, Ohio. This is soap number 3 of 2020. And the inspiration of this soap, well, I really didn't have inspiration for this soap. I just kind of like the colors and I wanted to do a layered soap. So I did a layered soap and I put some pretties on top and you will see in the video. So let's get started and make some soap. Starting off this video a little different than usual. So into the oils, I'm going to be putting just under half of a tablespoon of kaolin clay into the oils. And then I'm going to go ahead and give that a blend with the stick blender. Getting all the air bubbles out of there. Into this bucket, I have already added some shea butter, some cocoa butter, and I've also added some Manui de Tahiti oil. And this is a very nice, luxurious oil. I also just added some kaolin clay in there to give the texture of the bar a nice slip. It kind of gives it like a velvety texture to it. So today we are going to be using a whisk. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start by adding the lye water solution into the oils. Now, the reason I'm using a whisk is because I want really flat layers. So I'm just going to go ahead and start pouring that lye water in there. And yes, my bucket is pretty full. So I'm hoping to get a lot of samples. So if you order anything from the store, you could get a sample bar of this. I'm excited about this soap. It is going to be one of more girlier soaps. So I'm just going to go ahead and start blending that with the whisk and mix that up really good. So I went ahead and whisked this for about 1 to 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pour off my 2 separate colors that we're going to be using. And we are going to be using a scale for this. Make sure you tear your scale out before you pour your oils into the container. I already have the amount that I'm going to have in each container, which is about 610 grams per color. Now that I have my 2 separate colors, I'm just going to move my scale off to the side because I will be using that again. So in this container, I already have some micas mixed in with some of the oils. So in this container, I want this to be like a fuchsia color, so like a pink purple. And I use some purple vibrance from Nurture soap. And I've also used some plum berry pink mica from Crafter's Choice Wholesale Supplies Plus. And I may adjust that color a little bit depending on the color I get from this. Okay, now I'm going to be working with the lightest color first, which is the white color for the base. So I'm just going to move that container off to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and add some titanium dioxide into this container because I want these layers to be white. So I go ahead and pre-make my titanium dioxide mixed with distilled water into this container with a red cap. And it's easy that way. It's ready to go. I just store it. So we're going to go ahead and pour some in there until I get that white color that I want. Now with titanium dioxide, you are going to definitely want to stick blend it so you can actually get the full effect of that white in that titanium dioxide. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit with my whisk here because I do want these layers to be pretty flat. And if you also use your stick blender, it helps to lessen the glycerin rivers as well. I'm going to go ahead and add some Super Pearly White from Brambleberry. I'm just going to go ahead and give that a light blend. So it's not as white as I want it yet. I'm going to keep adding my titanium dioxide until I get the color I want. Moving this color off to the side, I'm going to go ahead and get this purple blended up. Just mixing it with my spatula. I want it until I get the color that I actually really want. Okay, now that I have the color that I want, I'm going to go ahead and start with the white for the base. And I have not put any of my fragrance in here yet. I'm going to right now. So the fragrance that we're going to be using today is called Butterfly Flower from Nurture's Garden. And it does not accelerate rice, and it does not discolor. So this was the perfect fragrance for this soap. And it also smells amazing. It's fresh, it's very girly, it's very floral. And I think this is going to work perfectly for this soap. So I'm going to go ahead and pour half of this, well actually a little less than half, and then the rest of it into the purple. And this should loosen up the soap quite a bit, because I really do want those flat layers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my scale, put my mold on here, and I'm going to go ahead and tear it out. There's going to be 6 layers, 3 white and 3 purple, and each layer is going to be 203 grams. I think we're going to go ahead and do another giveaway. Actually, let's do that. Let's give away one of these bars of soap. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up in the comment, or leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will leave in the description box how you can get your hands on one of these bars for free. It also said that after the cure that this fragrance does have a strong smell, so no worries about that. I think these flat layers that I'm trying to go for are going to be a bit difficult, but we're going to do it anyway, because I'm a rebel. Alright, we have our first layer in. Moving that off to the side, I'm going to go ahead and tear out my scale again. I'm going to go ahead and mix the fragrance into this purple. I'm just going to try to break the fall of this layer. I'm being very gentle. I need just a bit more in there. don't want it to penetrate that white layer. I really want to keep these lines separate the best that I can. Sometimes that does not always happen. I think I'm going to have the most trouble with the white. Okay, moving on to the next layer. I'm going to try to ladle it on in there. Just, maybe not, maybe not. I don't want it to break that bottom, that purple. So these layers might not be as flat as I would like them to be, but we will see. I'm not that good at layers for some reason. I don't know what it is, but layers and me do not get along. That's okay. It's gonna look good anyway. I think one layer that I did was in the macaroon soap. That wasn't too bad. It turned out pretty good, to be honest. It wasn't that bad. I'm going to try to work that in there a bit. Not to bust through that purple layer down there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get that next layer going. Tear my scale out again. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for you guys because it is getting pretty thick at this point. So we're going to go ahead and add the fragrance to the frosting. This is a Nature's Garden fragrance. It's called Butterfly Flower, the same as what we use in the basic oils. Now, I looked up on Nature's Garden and it says you can use 5% of this fragrance oil. I have already calculated that into this container. We are going to go ahead and add the fragrance to our soapy frosting, and I use this at a 5% rate. Now, how you get that percentage is the total weight of your oils times 5% or 4% or 3%, whatever percentage that you want to use in your soap. So I could use this fragrance up to 5%, and so that's how I got my calculations for the soapy frosting. And we're just going to go ahead and blend this up. We got our frosting in our bag here with the Ateco 849 tip, and I'm just going to do the 3, 2, 1 piping. Focusing because I let my piping sit up just a little bit too long. As you can tell, it's kind of got that dry look to it a little bit. This is the color that I wanted to get. So next time I make this soap, I will definitely use those colors that I used from Brambleberry and Nurture soap. Have a little bit of piping left, so I'm just going to go ahead and add it to the top of these bars. I do have some embeds to put on the top of this soap. I just love these colors together. I think they are so pretty. What do you guys think? I have some really cool soap ideas planned coming up really soon. Some really creative. I'm excited to do them. They're going to look really neat. So let's cross our fingers that that one works. I'm just going to go ahead and spread these apart a little bit. We're going to use some Snowflake Sparkle from Nurture Soap just to give it that extra wow factor. I really, really, really love that color on the top. I think it's going to look amazing when we cut into it. So we're also going to use the large hollow glitter from Brambleberry. Spritz some of that on the top. Ooh, look at that. That looks so pretty. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Add a little bit on this side. Bam! And look at that. Go ahead and spritz that with some 91% alcohol. And we are done. I'm going to give it a generous spritz because dark colors tend to ash a little bit. I don't want it to ash. I want to keep that beautiful fuchsia color. So there we have it. Close up. That is what it looks like when it's all done. Alright guys, we are back to cut into the soap. I got so excited. I couldn't wait. So I already cut the 2 end pieces off. And we're going to go ahead and start cutting into, I'm calling it Purple Nurple. I don't know why. It's because I think it's purple. So first cut, here we go. You guys are going to love it. Here is what it looks like on the inside. I am so excited. Although the lines aren't as straight as I wanted them, it still stayed separated. I really love it. And it smells so good. It smells like a fresh flower that you just picked from a garden. And I bet all the butterflies would love it. You got your your blue ball embed on the top with your holographic biodegradable glitter. And it is just lovely, especially for like springtime. I'm so excited for spring. I've enjoyed my winter so far. By the time you guys see this video, it is going to be a new year. So, I hope you guys enjoyed your last year. I know I have. I've accomplished so much this past year. I'm ready to see what is in store for Lather In Lux this year. I am going to try a couple things differently this year with the business, just to make it a little more exciting for you guys. Also, I am doing a giveaway on this lovely, luxurious bar of butterfly flower scented purple Nurple soap. So if you want to get your hands on one of these bars, look in the description box and you could win one. Going ahead and cutting the rest of this. I have some really good soaps coming up next I'm excited about. They are, well, at least one of them I know is a childhood favorite of mine and my sister's growing up. So I know she is absolutely going to love this next soap. So I'm definitely going to have to get her one of those, because it was probably more her favorite than mine. I was more of a tomboy growing up. Stories. I just love how it turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because you will not be disappointed. We make all kinds of things here at Lather In Lux. And this year, I have to say, is probably one of my biggest years. I am grateful to all of you that has subscribed to the channel, because without you, it would not be possible. Especially for those of you who have purchased from me before. And I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to one of my biggest supporters of all. Her name is Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. And she has an Instagram page, and she makes soap as well. And her Instagram page is called Funny Bunny. I love her. She's awesome. I just want to say thank you, Jennifer from Lather In Lux. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you in 2020. Alright guys, here is what Purple Nurple looks like. And it definitely smells. Here, smell it. Doesn't that just smell so beautiful? Alright, the only thing I will say about this soap and my luck lately is forcing these soaps into the soap mold has been a challenge, let me tell you. I honestly think it turned out pretty awesome. Even though I wanted flat layers, that did not happen. I am going to master these flat layers though. Watch. I'm going to master it by the end of this year. Hopefully sooner. But by the end of this year, I am going to master flat lines. Or flat layers. Flat layers. So, let me know what you guys think of this soap. Here it is. I love this soap. I love the purple color, and then I love how it's kind of a brighter purple color, like more of a warmer. This is more of a cooler. And I was gonna do both of these the same color. This is the color I wanted these lines to be, but I'm actually really glad that they turned out to be two separate colors of purple, because I think that made it a lot prettier, separated more. And the blue ball embed on the top of this soap, like, just brought it all together. I just love it. And the glitter, look at that glitter on there. It just sparkles and shines. I completely love this. And I did fragrance it with the butterfly flower, and I love that smell. It smells exactly like butterfly flower. I'm gonna have to say it's probably a Bath and Body Works dupe fragrance, because it is dead on, like dead on. Oh, I love it. I could just sit here and like have something like a necklace, hold it around my nose and just walk all day smelling it. I'm just kidding. But seriously, look at that. It's so pretty. I love how it turned out. Obviously, there are no flat lines in there. No, not any. But I loved how that soap turned out. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I almost forgot. How could I forget? Oh my goodness. So I am giving away one of these bars for free this month. It's kind of like mid-January, mid-February. So you can get your hands on one of these bars for free. And all you have to do is like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'm going to pick one of you as the winners to receive, or should I say winner, to receive one of these bars for free. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, so I can notify you if you're the winner, go subscribe to my Instagram page, and that's how I will get in contact with you through messaging. And that's where you're going to see most of my content for soaps and see what I'm up to and what's coming up. So I'll see you guys next time.